All right, hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Tabletop Android, and welcome to another GA Tuesday with this guy. Andrew, yes, you are the first, the one and only Andrew Frybologic, the moderator of the hour. How are you doing today? All right, so I was looking at thing here. All right, so what are we doing today? So we're kind of doing two things here. So this is the US tour for the Pilot Club. We do that the first Tuesday of the month, and we're flying through Nebraska this time. Let's see if I can at least get a map going so you can see what's going on. AIA G something another, and we're following through this here. All right, so we're in Nebraska. You can see it's pretty brown on this side. And the funny thing is, we're trying to make our way to the capital. I think it's Omaha. I believe it's Omaha. Only because there are so many, in the Midwest, I've learned there are so many untowered airports. So anytime there is a blue airport or a towered airport, I get really excited about that. All right, so we're starting off at Alliance Municipal. And I am a little excited about this because I ended up making some scenery. As I was looking for some point of interest, I got inspired by this one quirky POI called Carhenge, and I was like, what in the world is Carhenge? And there's actually, I think there's better pictures on Instagram. Or was it Twitter? I think it was Twitter. So, but basically, it's a Stonehenge type place that's in Nebraska. So this looked like, hey, we have car models in the sim. So let me see if I can make it. So I went ahead and made Stonehenge, and then I can't just do Stonehenge by itself. So I went ahead and redid Alliance Airport. Added some stuff. Tried to recreate it as best as I could. Ooh. Oh wait. I thought somebody was flying this. I think I have some random airplanes in my thing. Yeah, so I'm so here's the deal. I've realized that I've got shiny object syndrome all the time. Anytime we're doing GA Tuesday, there is always an opportunity to potentially hold on. I thought I had nameplates turned on. Maybe I don't. I saw Andrew. Oh, yeah, there it is. I thought I saw Andrew's plane in here, or en route. Maybe he left. All right, yeah, so shiny object syndrome all the time. I give myself 3 days to do these sceneries, which in reality is not going to do it justice. It's self-justice. I spent all day Sunday, which was great. I had a great time working on it, but I really can't give it my best. So moving forward, I'm going to try and just stick with one scenery, give myself a proper, 2 to 3 weeks or something, and not just burn myself out. So hopefully this will be one of the last sceneries that is done ad hoc, and the other ones will be more planned. I really am enjoying the construction models that they have. I thought they were pretty cool. This guy's working himself to the bone now. All right. So somewhere north of here is the city of Alliance, which is over there. Let me see, over there somewhere, and somewhere over there is Carhenge. Now the weather, I mean, it doesn't look like the sim is simulating it right now, but it looks like there's supposed to be a chance of thunderstorm, and it looks pretty severe according to Aviation weather.gov. So we'll see if it happens, and then if not, which will be good for us because that means that we can actually do a little tour of hopefully we can circle around Carhenge. All right. I went ahead and filed this flight here. I went ahead and set it up on SimBrief. Now I have not given SimBrief much love. I've always associated it with IFR flights and with airliners. And then so recently I think I saw someone, I don't remember what I saw, but I saw the option of doing general aviation or VFR, and I was like, oh, this is pretty neat. So I've been giving it some love, and what I really find interesting is that at the end of it, I think it was pre-file. I had the option of just pre-filing it to VATSIM, and it opened it up. It had all the stuff filled in, and I was like, this is super easy. So easy that I actually feel really unfortunately, I feel really disconnected from this flight. Doing it this way. It makes it very convenient in other ways, but it disconnects me in other ways. So I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure out where the line is. All right, but in the meantime, we have lots of tools that are available to us. Let's go ahead and import this flight from SimBrief. Here it is, AIA to GRI. Let's go ahead and lock it in. All right, so the question now is, what was the original flight plan that I had before? So I think for the most part we were following the road. So from here's Alliance. Here's the city of Alliance. So we're going to Alliance, and then we are going, I think it's like up here. It's not really far. Then we're going to make our way back to, once we finish circling about, we're going to make our way to Antioch, the village or the town of Antioch. We're going to continue following the road to Ellsworth, and the next major one, I think, or not the next major one, but the one that is at least 20 nautical miles, or within 20 nautical miles, is Ashby. So here we have Grant County. They have their airport. So I think actually Hyannis was a POI for us. So we're going to continue. And I believe Mullen is the next one. Yeah, this one was a little bit far, but we're gonna 32 nautical miles till we get to Mullen. So we got Whitman, the town of Whitman. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just put it on here. So we are definitely following the road as best we can. So 21 nautical miles until we get to Mullen, and then we have a touch and go at Thomas County Airport, which is also, I believe, the town or the village of Thedford. So good thing is that we have a VOR that's there. So at this point, we're enough following the roads. We're gonna switch it up a little bit and start following the river. So we want to make our way to Dunning. And then we should have this right here. Let me see. Where was my next? I don't think I remember where my next waypoint was. I think it was this. Yeah, because there's a Middle Loop River, and then there is a dam that's over here. So we're gonna go ahead and follow up to that dam. And we're gonna continue following it. So we have Sergeant. We're gonna basically just keep Sergeant on our left hand side, and then look for the bridge and the airport that's there. So we're gonna use these three visual references, and then we also have this VOR that we can use as well. All right, so now the river starts heading south, so we're gonna follow the river south. I believe Arcadia was the next one. Was the next waypoint. Take a look at. We have Loop City. We're gonna try and keep it on our left hand side. All right, so now you can see the river's starting to shoot its way back up, so we're gonna keep following the river. Rockville, I think, is one of them. And there's the school. Yeah, I remember the school. So let's try and keep it on our left hand side to make it easy to see. So hopefully we can see the school. It's very interesting looking this on the map. It's like it looks like there's nothing around it. There's like small villages around it, and it seems like this school. So I think this school is probably really important to this area. All right, so once we get to the school, I mean, basically our final destination, we got about 15 nautical miles. So at that point, we can follow the road. We can probably follow the road to Cairo, and then we can just follow, take it all in. All right, so that's the visual path that we're taking. The first things first. Over here we have Alliance, and then hold on a minute. I forgot to turn on my monitor. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take ourselves to Alliance, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can see the point of interest, and then we'll go ahead and continue on with the flight. All right, so let's take a look at the weather for this particular area. I got 7:14 my time, so around in 15 minutes I'll open up the Discord server to the gang. All right, so I guess we have the METAR. Let's check out the METAR, and then we'll take a look at the weather. So currently in this spot we have winds at 170 at 21 knots. Wow, that's actually kind of a lot. I don't recall looking for the winds in my weather briefing. That's interesting. All right, so winds are 170. So which one is close? So we've got 17 and 35. Now how would we taxi to it? Okay, so we wouldn't taxi to 30. Okay, so we can just take Charlie down to 17 and then just take off. All right, so 17 seems to be what we will take off at. Let me write it down. We're gonna open up Flight Plan Go and take down some notes. We got our scratch pad. We have a plan. What is our plan? We are currently at Alliance. Okay. The winds are 170 at 21 knots. That is actually pretty significant. We do have clear skies right now with 10 miles of visibility. The weather is 31 degrees Celsius and the dew point is 14. So that is a vast difference. The QNH is 3010, so we'll make sure to put that in, and then everything else is fine. Okay, so we are planning to take off on runway 17. Let me write that down as well. Okay, got it. All right, so let's take a look at the weather. This happens every time. Oh my goodness. All right, so according to the observations, we can see that there is a segment convective segment, I think is what it's called. So there is a thunderstorm that's moving. I don't know what LTL means. Lightly? I don't know. It actually, sometimes it tells you the direction that it's going. So I don't know what LTL means. Yeah, but either way, you can see that it's moving. So it's like moving in an easterly direction. And we can see the winds. Is that on the ground? Yeah, I think so. I forgot to do winds. So let's see surface winds. Yeah, look at that. That is, it looks like 15. Doesn't look like 21, but it's reading 21, but it's gusting at 24. So winds are pretty interesting. So it looks like we'll have some headwinds as we come back down. As we're going across, we'll have crosswinds and then headwinds the entire time. Yeah, headwind the entire time. Second, what's up, Noble? How are you doing? Welcome aboard. We're just doing a little bit of weather briefing here, trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm still not all that great with the clouds. I have not really taken the time, but I know, these are scattered clouds. And then when we get to our destination, it looks like we'll still have scattered, but at 4,000 feet. I don't know what CI, cumulus maybe? I don't know, CI, ABV, not sure what that means. Few clouds. This right here is a visual. Looks like there's a lot of clouds. That'll be probably around 0200 is when we'll finally get there. All right, so take a look at the precipitation during takeoff. We'll have, it looks like it's severe thunderstorm, and then there's a chance of rain. But right now, I mean, the sim kind of looks clear. So I don't know. Wait, let me see if I have live weather on. I do have live weather on. That's great. So a little bit of a disconnect. All right, so the fact that Xenok is over here, I think there were some parking spots that were in the old scenery. So unless he's just hanging out, which he's not. Well, I don't know. Unless he's just hanging out. I don't think he downloaded the scenery. That guy. That guy in his Comanche. Looks like he has 2 planes, and that's because I've got multiplayer running and VATSIM. It just kind of layers up. All right. So we have potentially bad weather. The thunderstorms here just gives you isolated, scattered. I think that's numerous. I don't know.
If you want to be healthy, this is a starter.
Drink more water. We went to the store and got some more bubblies. Delicious. Thank you, Andrew. All right, so the temperature, man, look at this temperature. It is super hot. Around 30 to 35 degrees. This is on the surface. It gets cooler as we get out, as we get more east. All right, we talked about wind. I didn't actually talk about turbulence. Oh, totally forgot about it. Turbulence looks like it's moderate, so we're considered light. air and light aircraft. So it's probably, it looks like it's moderate, and then it gets better as we're in the middle, and then it gets, you know, a little more turbulent when we get to the ground. All right, so the weather looks interesting. All right, let me see here. Is there anything else to do? I think it's just to do the checklist. I think we did everything. So we did our planning, and the planning was really mostly done by. It was mostly done by. Well, I don't know. It was mostly done by. I think I mostly already did it. I'm trying to think if I actually did any flight planning. I just told you what I did. So I did the flight planning earlier. So. Now what it looks like SimBrief had me at 7,000 feet, and I don't think I like that. I think that's too high. So 4,600, 39. These are the, I don't know what these are called. All right, hold on. All right, so I think I'm gonna pause. I don't know if you guys can hear anything that's in the background, but I don't think I like what I'm hearing. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about the pause there. I had to go deal with something. All right. So where were we? I don't remember. All right. We got about 7 minutes until I open it up for the Discord channel. We did our flight planning. So yeah. So I think it's just this. Now I have the 750 GTN, but I think there is some additional stuff that I needed to do because this is not giving me the option of activating it. So I'll have to look at that later on, but it's fine. We'll just go alpha, right guys? All right, so let's take a look at the flight the checklist, because I do not remember what the checklist looks like. It's been a minute. All right, so pre-flight control wheel lock remove. I don't even think that is modeled in here. All right, parking brake is set. What does my parking brake look like? All right, how do I set my parking brake without, okay, there it is. It's down here. Here's my parking brake. Okay. Parking brake off, parking brake on. That would seem like it. I don't know. Okay, I'll take their word for it. They're saying that it's on. All right, parking brake is set. All switches are off. What exactly are you talking about with all switches? Probably these switches. You know what? Let's go ahead and get ourselves familiar. Let me see if I still have, nope, I don't have any custom views. I do not have any custom views. All right, so I'm working with default views here. Let's see if these are any good. Ooh, I forgot about these. And I think that's not terrible. I don't think I'd be using, ooh, this is good. All right, looks like that's it. Okay, so we've got all switches are off. These are not functional. I don't even know what that is. But they look like they're off. Oh, look at this. I've got 0 hours on this one. Oh, so one thing I don't like about, well, actually, I don't know. When you uninstall, I guess when you install or uninstall an add-on, it just kind of resets. That hurts. That hurts my feelings. All right, landing gear is down. Does that even work? Okay, that does work. All right, what does my landing gear look like? That's this bad boy here. Let's see if the hardware does match. That's helpful. Battery switch is on. That's the battery switch. All right, looks like it's working on the hardware as well. I love it. Fuel quantity check. Fuel quantity is on that side. Let me see here. Was that view number? Nope, that's 4. This is 5, 6, 7. So view number 7. Here goes the front fuel, rear fuel. So it looks like we have 50% fuel. Now, I am not comfortable with that because we have a lot of headwind. So we might end up burning more fuel than we want. Hey, what's going on here? Interface seems a little lackluster here. What's going on? Uh-oh. This doesn't seem to be working. Yes, we got about 50%. Let's go with like 70. I'm okay with 70%, I think. All right, cool. Fuel check, battery off. We don't need to waste all the battery. Fuel selector, front engine, left tank. All right, so front engine, left tank. Is that what that means? This is takeoff and landing, left. Fuel off. Uh-oh. Okay, and then fly, level fly only. So when we're cruising, we're supposed to put it on there. All right, so now they want us to put it on that one. Looking good. Let's get that elevator trim set to neutral. All right, done and done. Fuel vent. I don't know where the fuel vent is. You guys telling me where the fuel vent is? What in the world? Where is the fuel vent? These are switches. I don't think these are fuel vents. All right. Aileron, secure and freedom? Check security and freedom. Okay. I think that's really weird. Okay, so that moves. Elevators move. Now let's go ahead and see if they behave. That's behaving. Can we see behind us? I don't think we can. We would have to get someone to go outside and take a look. So let's have someone go outside and take a look. Elevators. Okay, and then the aileron. All right, looking great, guys. We did it. All right, let me go ahead and open up the channel. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Start the event.
Right above me.
Oh yeah, that's what. Where are you going?
Oh,
Going
you
to the
flying into here, Sam?
Yeah.
Are you about to miss the briefing?
Oh, I'm gonna be horribly late.
I actually timed it well this time.
I never. Why start now, right?
Wow.
At least your engine's not failing.
Randomly.
What's up, Marky Mark?
Hey, Andrew.
You'll still be marked there.
Oh yeah, no, it's true.
Probably.
Literally everyone will.
We have some serious headwinds going on today, so I think we're all going to get there late.
Well, I mean, I'm at least getting to AIA in time this time.
just out of curiosity, how many of you were able to download that scenery?
Oh, I got it.
I totally forgot.
Actually, I might go overfly that spot on my way in because I'm coming in from the northwest.
Nice. I would love your feedback. I spent a good 2 days on it.
It sucks.
That's all that comes.
Andrew immediately said it sucks.
I totally forgot about it. I really wanted it too, but it takes me so long to close out and restart.
No, I hear you, man. I have to like put a checklist together of like which add-ons I want before I start the sim.
Yeah, me too. And
Here's why when I go flying for these events with the pilot club, I'm starting to prep an hour early.
Yeah. Right.
yeah. Get the weather, get everything else, and now my new force feedback yoke is supposed to show up either tomorrow. So I literally need. I got that flight sim one.
All right, let me go ahead and do some screenshots. So
the one that
what I
was
seem
on
to be
the,
missing sometimes
Indiegogo.
with some of my admin
So
work is
I'm
taking
excited for it.
How
screenshots
much is that? I
of
don't think I
the
ever saw
people
a
that
price.
are
It was
supposed to be.
$7.99 on
here.
Indiegogo, and if you got it,
How's the
before,
audio? Are these
it's
guys
now
loud?
past that date, but it's now
Are they good?
$9.99.
Are they doubled?
To that, I'll put it on my wish list.
Okay.
So I just turned
That's a
it down
lot of stuff.
to
I'm trying to
40.
save up
Like,
for the
I got
Alpha
six.
Oh, let me show you.
I got 6 million steps.
For some reason, I haven't really, put any real thought into what's going on here. Why I have two, but I muted one of them. This is the one that is related to the audio, and I
Sorry, I'm
put
trying to
down
save up for the Logitech Geo.
All right.
Yeah, I get
That's by.
I had a
There you
friend that
go.
had one of those. It was okay.
All right. Let's see if we have anybody in our area.
I mean, at this point, I
where
just
are
need
we?
to save up for a new.
So here's
something for
GRI.
flying.
All right. So currently we don't have anyone, and we don't have any support. But hopefully they will log in. Thought I had confirmation, but maybe I did not. All right, but this is our group. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys, at least take some screenshots. All right, and let's continue. So that is checked. Aileron gap seal, sure, it's fine. Flaps, minimum check. Where would I check the oil in this plane?
Lies Municipal.
Rebel Municipal. All right, fuel drain. Okay, so
What an edgy name.
the name of the city is Alliance. So I should, look it up because that is interesting. Engine compartment, sure. Cow flaps, secured. Where's our cow flaps? Will you show it to me? No, you won't show it to me. We will have to
I just feel
guess,
like we should be flying in a destination like called Empire or something.
right? Okay, propeller
Those of you
and
are on the field.
exam for NICS. We're not doing that.
Yep.
Tie downs removed.
Sick.
You want field, half taxiways are closed.
Oh,
We did
not
put
with that
those
attitude.
pedo ports clear. Sure. You know what? So this is interesting. So this was, when I first started getting into development and stuff. I wanted my checklist to be one-on-one
So
with
I'm looking at one of the NOTAMs for
with the real
departure
with
airport here.
the
It says
POHs.
runway 30 RAI light unusable. What's RAI? Anybody know?
RAI.
system.
Is that like the rail thing there?
And I would
I
put
assume
down
you have
all
some
this
lighting
stuff
just
into
because
the
it's lighting.
checklist, and then I realized in the
Which one?
sim
Lighting.
there's no way for us to
It's
check
the,
all this. So this is
it's
just a
the
bunch
one
of
with the center
stuff that's
line.
in my way now.
It doesn't really
Fuel
matter.
sumps. Drain the
Let's see,
fuel
we
sump
got
tank.
any that should
Use
not.
sample.
Mural,
I can't
we got the
simulate that.
Mauser and the Pappy.
All right. Rear propeller viewing mirror.
I really
Clean.
know Poppy from those words.
I didn't know we had a mirror. Well, you know what? That rear propeller mirror is not simulated in this airplane.
What's the bill?
Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Right, left. What? Left. Oh, hold on. that slash.
My rail is
That
medium
slash is throwing
intensity
you off.
runway lighting,
Left,
and high
right
rail
gear,
is high
doors, and
intensity runway
tire
lighting.
check. Yes, everything's great.
Yeah,
Yep,
it should
static
be
port
fine.
great. Nose, gear, struts, door, and tire. Yeah, man, it's fine. Air inlet openings. I mean, sure. Everything's hunky dory, guys. Brake test.
Which division jet had an
How would you
afterburner?
test the brakes until you
Yeah, then it might be
until
too
you
fast.
actually turned it on?
Lights look like.
Or if the Vision Jet had an afterburn, it would probably reduce its range to 30 minutes.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know.
It's just a really fast glider.
All right, brake test.
not even
Test the
that good
brakes by
gliding.
pushing the pedals
No,
and
no,
setting
no.
the brake
It's
pad.
out. You put
Spelling the
yeah,
parking
filter
brake.
in.
So
There you go.
I can
Get your
push
kids
the
on sign
brakes.
off on that. We just fine.
Strap some fuel things on the wings.
Just paint a
Sure.
curve on
You
the
know what?
side,
I think
doesn't matter.
it works.
You'll be fine.
Seatbelts,
I think
landing
it was
gear,
Dylan. He was
radios
trying to-
off,
he was
circuit
going
breakers
with
all
the
pushed
Comanche
in,
fly
battery
around the
switch
entire
on.
US.
Let's turn it
Yeah,
on.
those
We've
two
got
legs going to and from
alternators.
Hawaii. He's like, yeah, I'm
Check
just gonna
both
fly
on.
like
Where are my
7 or whatever
alternators?
for that. And I'm like, nah, bro, just put on infinite fuel. Pretend you have some fuel.
All right,
fuel bladders in
front
the back,
and
just go for
rear
it.
alternaters.
15-hour flight, do it.
Have them both
Have you seen those
on.
guys who
Cow
they
flaps
fly,
open.
Like 172s and whatever from the
Here
mainland to
are my
Hawaii?
cow flaps. Front
Yeah,
open.
I've seen one.
Yeah, they take the
All
back
right, open
seats
and
out.
closed.
and
All right,
they-
so that's
they put these
open.
big bladders. These like
Fuel
soft skin
fuel
bladders in the
selector
back.
front. I think I already did that.
They're
Legit.
about
The
10, they
fuel, we're
start
gonna
like
check
a
the fuel.
10
It's
out the
like
window.
70%.
I would much rather fly from the mainland to Hawaii than across
That looks
the
decent.
Atlantic in a 172.
You see the guys that did that? Was it like an RG or something?
Pre-flight inspection, cabin doors, cabin windows.
Looks awful.
All right, I think we got it all. Okay, start the engine. Okay, about time. Let's get to the good stuff here. So we've got beacon on.
All right, I'm gonna arrive 11 minutes after the hour. Great.
It's better than I've done before.
I'm
All
just
right, so
gonna
the beacon. Let's
go
see
into
if my
the
beacon
hold of
switch
it.
is still mapped. Yes, it is.
There you go.
Just go,
Just
go land
Beacon is
17,
on.
take an hour to taxi
Clear
back.
the area. Let's see if we can open this up. Yo, mega start
That looks like a
the
skinny
back,
runway.
the back
Yeah, it's
engine.
a skinny runway, but at
Back
least your
up.
headwind was 20
Move
75
selector.
feet.
Clear prop.
Yeah, average runway.
All right.
average.
Condition
Just use
levers.
international and
What are the
regional.
condition
yeah.
levers? Ooh, is this a turbo prop? Hold on. Why are they
kinda
calling
get
it
paid to
condition?
make big runways.
Runway 17's you. Runway 30 is what she tells
All
you
right,
not to worry
condition
about.
is fuel. So we're gonna start the rear engine first, since we can't see it. So, rear engine, prop levers to max, power levels at idle. All right, let me see if I can keep note of this here. Auxiliary pumps to high. All right, so where's the auxiliary pump? So we're doing the rear. So there goes the high. Let me see if that does anything.
Analyze traffic talk 341 is a duper about 9 miles.
There goes
to the,
oil pressure. Is there anything with
northwest.
fuel pressure?
We'll be
Is this
maneuvering
the
around
fuel?
the area
No, that's the
about,
manifold pressure.
6 miles to the northwest, and call inbound shortly, line traffic.
That sounds like you did it over Discord.
1 2 3.
Oh, no.
You sure?
No, that was on radio.
Oh, interesting. My
Very clearly.
plane's not on. How did I hear that?
It's a very smart plane.
Right? Weird.
Your battery's draining and you don't know it.
Oh no. All right, throttle.
would be the
Advanced to
first time he's
obtain
had a dead
60
battery.
pounds. The plane's
You
not
don't need
on
the
yet.
battery to fly, as long as your magnetos are okay.
Honey, get the starter.
All right, so
Like
I've
this
got
Porsche.
this.
Pop the
I
clutch.
don't think I
Yeah, like
understand
one of
this.
those autos that
Advanced to
jump
obtain
Attach his plane
60
to-
pounds an
to
hour.
A Skyhawk that pulls a glider behind it, you
What does
know?
that even mean?
Sick.
The fuel flow. So I guess if the fuel flow did
hand
something,
prop.
so maybe
Hand
it's
bomb
not
props.
doing.
It's easy.
Maybe it's not doing anything. Which is why that's not working. Okay. All right. So auxiliary pumps off. Let's turn that off.
So, Mark, the Stonehenge thing is supposed to be up here to like the northwest, right?
It's supposed to be well, actually, it's northeast of the city of Alliance.
Well, yeah, northwest of the field.
Yes, northwest of the field. Now it's
I
tricky.
think I see where it's supposed to be, and I don't see nothing.
Yeah. It's tricky because there's a road that's very close to the city that goes up, and then there's another one that's more visible. So follow the one that is closest to the city.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I found what the spot is, and I don't see much. Oh wait, it loaded in right as I'm like over top of it.
Oh, gotcha.
You might have set the range on that a little low or something. I got like 3 seconds of the cars.
Oh no. All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna break a couple aviation rules here and probably do some low level on it.
Go and just land there.
All right. Rear ignition start. That would be this
Just declare an emergency. It was the safest place to land.
Save
Okay,
the place
you
to
got
land
both.
on top of the car statue.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like it's starting.
Seems legit.
You had no other options.
All right. I think I'm gonna keep the RPMs. It's not really telling me.
I was at like 5,500 when I flew over.
Slowly advance. Release the ignition switch. Front engine start. Okay.
Got the drone cam.
So
right on
I'll
top.
keep it around 1,000 RPMs.
On me or someone else?
On you.
All right. So now we're supposed to do the same thing.
Oh, yeah,
Ignition
you get much
start.
lower and you can actually see it.
So alternator, the pump. So let's do that. I did not do it on
Call
both of them.
1-800 FAA right now.
So we're gonna put our condition
I was
levers.
600 feet off the ground.
Radar
think.
indicates.
Radar
So there's
indicates
no
250.
fuel flow that's happening.
Radar indicates 501.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
So we'll turn that off. And I think we can just do the ignition.
Hello.
Greetings.
Salutations.
All right. Yo, we're gonna start the front. No, clear prop. All right. So I think we'll go ahead and start the front one.
Although it's just sectional would give you the power of a VOR on it.
Hey, look on
All
the
right.
map,
Advance
I'm
slowly. Ignition
Is it on there?
switch.
Oh.
We're gonna hang out around there.
The L and the L and
Ah.
the VH, I think. There's different letters.
After starting
I don't know
the
exactly what
Master
they do, but I just know
Avionics.
L,
All right. Where are you?
Not good, and VH
There
is
you are. Did the button work? Yes.
VH is like
Buttons work.
very
Let's see if
hunk
this.
good.
Oh, I thought I saw something. I thought my
Very
plane was
high.
moving. Brakes are on.
Very,
Yes.
very huge, actually.
All right. So I don't think we
Very good,
have. It looks like there's a glitch with this. So.
Viciously humongous.
I thought it was T for terminal, H for high, and L for
Yeah, it is
low.
T. It is T for terminal.
Okay. So the radios
T stands
doesn't
for
look like the
Jane.
radios work, which is fine. I'm fine with
No,
that.
T stands for too much money to keep
Now
us
let's
on
see,
low.
because I can use the COM. What is that called? The V pilot. I can use V pilot to no. Hold on. Let's actually see if I can switch it out. So 12300. That's what I'm looking at right now. Let's see if that is because I've been hearing Steven. So are we on that frequency? Yeah. So there's CTAF. 12300. All right. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get
Should've
COM
flown in from
2.
the west.
Let's see if I can get COM 2 to 122.8. You guys won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
All right. So my hardware works. So I'm going to use my hardware without you guys being able to see it.
Now I got a 17 knot headwind.
Because Mark said we're gonna get a headwind on the way to our place.
Really?
I didn't look that close at the weather.
I am
was
up
kinda
at
trusting
16.
him.
That could be
What
why.
altitude you at?
16.
Yeah,
And last traffic on 341, final 17 stop
Go backwards.
take your average.
A little bit of nature on that.
I'm looking for Steven. Steven's supposed to. Steven's making a final at Alliance. I don't see him right now. He's not that person. The runway is 17, so I would
Why is someone's
suspect.
Twitch named CVG Ground?
That's actually a guy that I trained earlier for his first delivery session.
I don't know. I don't see him.
Ooh,
Apparently he's been walking since before then, though.
spicy.
All right. So do I need to do? I don't think I need to do anything else. with this. So the gyro is
Yeah, I saw you doing
on
that.
enslaved. So
Train me. I'll do nothing but Lexington Ground.
Bro, you gotta sign up to ATC first, and then request me.
I gotta get the dang thing done.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's
really
not
not.
time. Well, I do have
taxi,
time.
Steven.
What do you say?
I said you got a hell of a taxi ahead of you.
all right. So we've got Nav.
I mean, I'd like to be the guy that controlling guys at Buffalo.
Thing is, I
because
still
something there.
have 14 minutes till you guys depart here, so I'm taking the shortcut.
So is like Bravo closed or something?
Bravo's far away.
Last traffic Falcon 341 back taxi runway 17, and then we'll be Charlie departing.
Yeah, if you land in runway 12, you can get off of Bravo, but 17, there's not much choice there.
That's 21 now.
Or, sorry,
Oh, is it
21,
12?
yeah.
It is.
Just other way around.
I don't
We're
see
taking
him.
a simple way out to the back taxi.
He's back taxiing, so he's somewhere. He's on the ground somewhere. I don't know why I can't see him.
Question, why is Sam going back towards Alliance from what appears to be a field in...
Because he wanted
Nebraska.
to depart somewhere in a Vision jet. And be late to the briefing.
Heck yeah. I'm not late. I got my satellite.
Last traffic Falcon 341 clear runway 17, and I guess you also crossed 26 before that too, Alliance.
All right.
Evening, everybody.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How was everyone today?
Peachy.
Doing
Immaculate.
well. Your microphone's a little low, just an FYI. Would love to hear your voice.
Alright.
Can it go?
Oop. I was trying to take a screenshot. All right, we got about 13 minutes until briefing. If anyone has any questions about the flight or just anything, be free to ask.
Yeah, by the way, I would recommend a runway 17 departure. I can feel the crosswind while I'm taxiing. And I'm in a twin.
Yeah, I think the METAR was saying the winds right now are 170 at 21 knots here.
Yeah, it was 25 when I looked earlier.
Is that someone in a Bronco?
Where?
Yeah, oh, Marcus went past him. Oh, sick, dude.
So originally I had, I don't know if that's a person or if that's my sim, because I originally had like, you know, aircraft traffic, and then I turned it off, but it didn't unload. But it has the, apparently it's raining.
It's wiping the bugs off.
Right.
Are we departing from 1-2?
17.
1-7.
All right, so let's
departed from 17.
let me see here. So let's go over this flight again, because I'm going to make a mess of things. So we're going to depart from 17, which is this way, and then we're going to make a right. We're going to make a right. Is it base? No, crosswind. It's a right crosswind. It's a right crosswind in order for a northwest departure. Just trying to visualize this thing here. We'll get to this area. Now, here's the thing. This I believe is
35
the
hours on the turbine trying to do, Ken. I probably have close
Okay,
to the same, if not
so this
more.
is the obstacle, 4262. So that's the, I think that is the meet MLS, medium sea level.
That's some pretty crazy numbers.
And we're gonna have to go pretty low in order to see this visual. So legally, I think this is a populated area, so we should have to be 1,000 feet above.
It'll probably do that to me when I finally get
So
to
when we get up there, 5,200
still
feet,
working on a couple parts.
I think is something that we can aim for, but I think we're gonna have to go lower, actually.
Yeah, I gotta
So right now, actually, you know what I forgot to do?
Oh, I gotta get a
hold on.
CPU cooler. Probably gonna get, like some 2, 3, 4 terabyte hard drive.
All right, none of that's good. So 3010 is the QNH. So let's go ahead and set
So
that
that way I
up.
don't have to move over. the ones that have my current PC. I'll still
3010.
move one of them.
All right, that was the boom. So right now, pressure altitude, we are at 4,000 feet. So actually, I should be leaning my fuel just a little bit.
Smart.
What's up?
What airplane is this?
Oh, this is a Skymaster.
Looks sick.
Tree 7. I love it.
On the polar prop.
What in donations?
You ever seen that, Sam?
I can't say I have. That's
I have it and I've done it.
is that radar?
Weather, I think.
What are those flaps on the back? There's just so many questions about this thing. It's like a cow flap kind of deal, I guess.
Yeah. Those are the cow flaps.
This thing is sick looking.
It's got.
Whoop. Okay, I saw that too.
Right through you.
Where did he go?
Partially engage the caterpillar drive.
Crashed into you and what?
So it's got rear and front cow flaps.
Ooh. Yeah, huff in that exhaust. It sure does.
Yeah, sorry about that. My brake button unbinded.
No worries. I've got a number for you to call. What's up, Dylan?
I don't really have.
How you
I
doing?
don't know if you would have survived that. Or hit the back propeller there.
Oh yeah, he got shredded.
Yeah.
Alright. I finished my flight.
All right, what was it? Free of incident?
100%. Unlike you.
Shots fired.
Luckily, I don't think Mark can do failure.
That's right. So 100% guaranteed, no issues.
No.
Unless you do them yourself.
Unless right, unless I caused them myself.
Who pulled that breaker?
Actually, can you pull breakers in that? I don't remember.
Not in this one. I would. The breakers don't seem to be functional.
Is that a free plane? You gotta buy that.
This one you had to buy it. This is a Carhenge plane, so it looks good, but none of the buttons are functional.
Yeah.
But actually, I think there was an enhancement add-on or something. I don't think I
really?
installed it. No, I know, right? No failures.
The audio in it ain't that good.
Now, I am having a glitch with my radios, so none of my radios are functioning. Well, not functioning. I can't see them, but my hardware still works. So, which is why I was able to hear Steven, even though my plane wasn't on.
We'll accept light signal from your cockpit.
Phantom power.
Technically, we're an untowered field. You don't need to talk on the radio. It's not required.
True,
At least
true,
under
true.
the FAA, it's not, but on VATSIM apparently.
If you want to use signal flagging, I can accept that too.
All right, copy that. Let me just
Start
download
shooting off
that
flares,
information.
just aim it away from other aircraft.
Hey, there you go. Like World War II. Give him the green.
Okay, how do I turn off the surround vehicle traffic?
All right, so I'm kind of waiting. I got 5 minutes until the briefing, and then we can go ahead and take off. This is weird that, I mean, I kind of want, I don't know. You know what? I would like the radios to work, but I don't need it. Okay, actually, you know what we need to do? We need to see if our VORs work. So we can at least use the VOR. So here we configure this VOR, Alliance 11111.8. So I can't show you here. I'm using it. 111.8. Switching that.
Skymaster.
All right, looks like it works. So
Master of the skies.
Have you ever wanted to have a prop in front of you and behind you?
I do.
Coming to a sim near you in 2024.
You know what I'd rather have? I'd rather have two props behind me. I'm pretty sure there's a plane like that only.
All right, so the question now is, once we've departed here, we're heading this.
It's an X-plane mobile.
I mean, at
What
least one of them flew into Oshkosh
are
this
we
year.
going to do? So we've got 0908075.
I think the Embraer's
So
working on,
075.
like
So we want that radial out. Let me see here. From the radial, so that'll be. Will that be from or to? It's not
That
to.
crazy, like,
So it's from.
new generation
All right.
prop thingy.
So we
whatever
want
it's called.
075. Where are we over here? So here's 07, here's 075. So once we take off, once we figure out where we want to go, we'll then go ahead and get ourselves on that 075, and we should be good to go. Bob is your uncle. New faces in DC. Oh, DC. Wait, the District of Columbia? What do you mean by DC? The comic book? There's so many references for DC. All right, so let me go ahead and see here. Is there anything in particular that I need to make aware of? We've got Explorer flights. We've got donors. All right, same things. Business as usual when it comes to this. All right, now I guess I am a little concerned. So the fuel flow should be, doing its thing once we get more RPMs here. So the cylinder head oil, so we have the oil pressures, we have the oil temperature, and then the cylinder head. So they should warm up. So maybe I should be putting this on 15 or 1200. Get these cylinders all warmed up. I'll put it over there. Ooh,
Just realized I had my cockpit heater on. It's like 110 degrees in here.
all right, looks like the transponder works. All right. Okay.
Must be Finnish.
What is this? I don't know what that
It's like
is.
sauna temperatures.
Nope, I'm done now.
All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy started.
Oh, big huge Airbus just spawned in beside me.
Oh no, model matching.
Love the model matching.
All right, we got 1 minute until
I can't bring my
Until
Airbus
briefing.
to this.
As long as your Airbus
It's
can
probably
do
not
about-
recommended.
As long as your Airbus can do less than 150 knots.
Oh, easy.
And it's privately owned and registered as a GA.
And
Full flaps.
It's got 2 sets of hush kids on it. And again, my Duke makes a lot of noise.
Let me see here. So here's the desktop. This is what I'm doing.
Just
All right,
moving
gang.
around.
We got 8 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get this briefing started and get you boys in the air. If you guys can check out my screen that I'm sharing, let me know if you cannot see it.
Got it.
All right. Those are not the instructions. Okay, now I'm joking. All right, welcome to another GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. I'm your host, Pilot Club 444. When you go to the website there, oh, I'm sorry, we'll talk about briefing. I know, yeah, admin things, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the flight itself. When you go to the website, we have this beautiful blog with a lot of information as to what's going on with the website. We've got giveaways. We've got all sorts of things that's happening. So check out the blog so you can get caught up on what's what. We do have this flight crew portal. Go ahead and log in with your Discord, fill out the information so that we know more, just the most about you. We have a live operations map, and we have some features that we're working on with this. All right, so hold your questions until the end. We would ask that in Discord, if you can use your name plus your call sign, that'd be super helpful to everybody. You don't have to. When you file your flight plan with VATSIM, if you could put operated by the pilotclub.org in the remarks, that would be helpful to the club. All pilots that fly tonight get 500 TPC points. Those that use their TPC call sign while on the network will get 1,000 TPC points. With that said, we will ask that only members who've completed the onboarding fly the flight. If you have not completed the onboarding, go ahead and read our SOP and acknowledge it. It should take you 5 to 10 seconds. If you have any issues with doing so, let me know and I will help out. We do ask for a stereo flight deck while we are using the Discord events channel. Try and keep the conversation relevant to the flight. All right, be professional. Try not to miss your calls. If you find yourself on CTAF or Unicom, be verbose. Talk about your altitude and your intentions, so that even if people do not see you, that they would have some idea as to what's going on. Does anyone have any questions about our admin section? All right. So the flight tonight, we are continuing our U.S. tour. This is Nebraska leg number 1. And we have a scenery that I created primarily because I wanted, there's a Carhenge point of interest that really, caught my attention. So I went ahead and worked on this airport so that we could get some of that in there. So if you have it, you'll be able to see the add-on. It does seem like you have to get pretty low in order for it to render. So we have our copy and paste route that's here, but you guys know by now that the standard briefing is where we have the meat and potatoes. We also have Google Earth, a supplement that talks about a lot of the points of interest as well and gives you a little bit of history. Actually, let me open that up right now, because there is one point of interest that is on Google Earth but not in the sectional chart, and that is the dam, which I think I spelled wrong.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I spelled it the bad way. Oh no, I actually spelled it right. So over here, there's this dam that's over here, right, just northwest of Milburn and Dunning. All right. So let me see here. We have some weather stuff that we'll go over soon. A little bit of realism. Here's the regulations that you want to get yourself familiar with. We do have we only have one class Delta, and we have numerous class Echoes. There is one military airspace and national wildlife refuge. Currently, that MOA is not active. Here are the times when it is active, and we're not flying in that right now. All right, so let me go ahead and just take a quick look at this here. So here is roughly the plan, and for the most part, we have this wonderful road that we could use as reference, and then at some point, we're going to go off-road and stop using that and start using this river over here as reference, and then we'll go ahead and follow this river down. We do have the school. I haven't verified to see if the school is rendered in the sim, but it should be. Something should be. Then we have our final destination here. So we'll talk about the weather, because it seems a little choppy. So there is a convective segment that is. Oh, look, there's hail. Now there's hail, and so basically there is a thunderstorm that's moving. Does anyone know what LTL means? All right, cool. So we do have a thunderstorm. It is moving east to where we are. So the sim doesn't seem to render it right now on mine because it seems like it's clear skies where I am. So we have thunderstorm potential or chance of thunderstorm, and then everything else over here looks pretty clear. When it comes to clouds, we've got scattered clouds, and then towards our destination it looks like scattered clouds at 4,000, few clouds at 4,000. So it looks like we have clouds around 4,000 towards our destination. We'll talk about the temperature. Temperature's pretty hot. Looks like it cools down a little bit, but it should be about 30 to 35 degrees in our area right now. The winds, here's the surface winds right now. So winds looking like they are coming from the southeast, gusting winds about 24, 22. So be careful as you take off. And then when you land, it looks like winds are coming from the east at about like 5 knots. So that seems pretty good. If you're gonna do about winds seem to be calm at 3,000. Interesting. So if you can, looks like if you can hang around 1,000 to 3,000, winds are calm. 6,000. So we'll be heading north, and then we'll come back down and head east. So it looks like you'll have some crosswinds, and then we'll have a little bit of headwind, and then we should be golden. All right, and the only thing here is icing, and it looks like if anyone plans to go 18,000 feet, that's when you'll have to deal with icing, but it's actually not in this area, so you don't have to deal. Does anyone have any questions about the flight and the weather or NOTAMs?
Should I have brought my bush tires since you said we're going off-road?
Yes. The answer is yes.
And I'm pretty sure I know why it's showing the wind is calm at like 1,000 or 2,000 feet. So field elevation here is 4,000 feet. And that's an MSL right there.
Huh.
This is an MSL?
It says it on the left, MSL.
Let me look at yeah, you're right. Look at that MSL.
Oh, it's the underground winds.
Go to the underground to get calm winds.
Got it. All right. Thank you for that.
Didn't realize that either.
All right. Regarding ATC coverage today, looking at right now, it doesn't look like we have anyone that's on. I did get a confirmation that they did post, but just because they posted the event doesn't guarantee that somebody will pick it up. So it looks like
We got Grand Island ground there.
Oh, that's all you need.
oh, look at that. We do have ground. I didn't even see that. Look at that. All right. We have some coverage, guys.
Edmonton Flight Service is on. We could go up there.
All right, so you'll be on CTAF on Unicom today. So with that, make sure that you monitor Unicom on your second channel and use CTAF on your first channel. I do need to emphasize. Well, I mean, there's not any center control on right now, but if anyone is having any issues following, how can I say this? Following instructions from ATC, we had some feedback that some of the pilots were having issues. They were looking into it to see what exactly does that mean, or with what event. But we do want to emphasize, upping your skills and making sure that you follow instructions and all that stuff. So if you're having any trouble with that, we have a flight school. There's a lot of people on here that are willing to help. So don't be afraid. Ask questions, ask for help, and we'll be here to lend a helping hand. All right, you guys have fun, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thanks, Mark.
Alliance traffic, 506 is a target.
You're welcome.
Runway 17, Comanche.
All right, okay. So I think we're good. We can finally take off, guys. Oh, it looks like... Okay, I thought my thing died. I thought everything was going wrong. Alright, so I'm going to need to pay attention to these guys. So 1-7 is what we are doing, so let's go ahead and put our... Let's put our heading bug. So there goes runway 17. Alliance traffic, Pilot Club 444 Skymaster taxiing to runway 17 for a northwest departure. Alliance traffic. All right, so it looks like everyone's departing right now. And I need to record this flight. I always forget to do that. Whoa. Slow down now. Slow down, buddy.
Traffic cloud 506 is clear of the runway and on left downwind runway 17 departure to the north.
All right, we got a diamond in front of us. All right, so 5,200 feet MSL is what we were thinking about. All right, looks like the diamond in front of me is having trouble.
Traffic 508, taxi runway 17, entry.
Traffic cloud 7, taking off 17, vehicle departure, the left crosswind.
All right, looks like we're doing good. We've got a nice little Congo line here.
I've been using it anyhow.
That's what Google Maps had.
Just simulate that there's a node that says it's open.
License traffic, Pop-up 1496 is taxiing to runway 17 via Charlie. Will follow the Airbus this company. Alliance traffic.
All right, then put my parking brake on. Let's try and see if we can get some pictures. Nope, wait.
I don't see an Airbus. It just depends on if someone has good model matching or not.
All right, we'll put one of the flaps down.
Northbound, flight.
Parking brakes on. All right, let's see if we can get some. See if we can get some shots. Man, these guys are pretty close to each other.
12 is lining up runway 17 for departure to the north.
Oh, I gotta take pictures. All right, so let's take a screenshot of the group. See who's here. All right, done. Let's take a picture of.
By the way, Mark, I took a look at the segments information, but I couldn't find anything that said about LTL. This must be some made-up thing for U.S. departments.
Gotcha. Thanks for looking into it, man. All right, let's
It's
back
like some
sim.
airline pilot just randomly said that, and I had to write it down.
All right, looks like we have a decent amount of people that are on Vatson right now. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, look at
I
that.
got a Pirate WD-40.
I'm digging it.
Taking off runway 17, departure north east on the downwind. Line traffic.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take some screenshots. I actually like this. Usually I miss this. I'm always like doing checkup run-ups and all that stuff. And I'm just like missing out on this. So this is cool. Alliance traffic, this is Pilot Club 444. Is there a Cessna waiting to line up?
Alliance traffic, Pilot Club 212 is clear runway 17, ready for departure northeast up downwind and Alliance traffic.
Mr. Rogers something.
Is that Cessna real?
5x5. Are you in this one?
Yeah.
Alright, so while we wait, let's go ahead and take a look at Navigraph. Let's see if we can hide this. Make this our little tablet. And let's get the other VOR set up. The other VOR is 108.6. So on the nav 1, we've got 108.6. Get back to our comm. All right, so let's put on our strobe. Taxi light. Nope, actually, I didn't even turn on my taxi lights.
Similar takes days seriously.
Downwind departure to the north.
Hey Mark, is that Carhenge along the one of the highways, or is it on the side rather?
It's like just next to the highway.
Lines traffic, Pilot Club 444, Skymaster lining up, runway 17.
It's on Route 87.
Lines traffic, Pilot Club 444, taking off runway 17 for a northwest departure. Alliance. All right, let's go ahead and crank everything up. All right, looks like fuel flows.
Yeah, I found it. And
Finally
it
doing-
looks like the sim decided to put like little trailers in there, like a trailer park.
All right, airspeed's alive. We're at coming up to 60 knots. I don't even remember what this one is. I think it's 75 or 80. Let's see. All right, looks like 80 knots is fine. All right, so I'm looking at trying to look at my horizon, but just want to make sure that I'm not going up too fast. I'm trying to keep my vertical speed indicator about 500 feet per minute. All right, we're at 4,100. All right, I'm gonna put up the flaps.
And last traffic, Falcon 341 departing runway 17, left down with departure, land.
Left. All right, I'm gonna put up the. All right, so now that we have established, I'm gonna put the RPMs down, keep it in the green instead of the red. All right, we're still climbing. Now we're climbing pretty high. Lions traffic, Pilot Club 444 turning right crosswind runway 17 for a northwest departure, Alliance. I don't think my thing is slaved properly. All right, so we're at we're hitting 5,000. I don't know if I have a really decent view. So
Traffic Falcon 341, left crosswind runway 17, land.
hey, Andrew, thank you very much for the landing calculator, landing thingamabobber. All right, so we are 5,000 feet in the air. Let's actually lean the mixture like I should have done earlier. All right, so I thought that it would have been out here, but it's actually over here. So we're gonna stay close to this side. So we're at 5,000. So we want to be at 5,200 feet, but we are going to need to be lower. So as long as we're above 5,200 while we're crossing over the city of Alliance, we should be good. We're going 100, so let's actually slow this down a little bit. Got the manifold pressure, I'm putting that down some. And it would have been nice to see, to use my radar, but no functionality. All right, so I think that's the road that we're using to go back out. There goes the city of Alliance. There goes a baseball field.
Yeah, it is. I just climbed 7,500. Hopefully get above the ground turbulence, but it's still pretty bumpy. I'm gonna go to 9.5.
I'm at 7.5 right now.
As am I. Not too bad.
I was planning to do 5.5, but then just shot right through it. I'm like, yeah, 7.5 is fine.
We tossed around like a cork.
Are you over the Carhenge, Martin?
I'm getting there. Yeah, soon.
That was on the frequency.
Soon. I got it on site.
You're over it right now?
Yeah. Affirmative.
Let's try to find it over here.
And what's crazy for me with this turbulence, I've got a thing.
Autopilot?
I always forget. No, real turb. It basically makes the turbulence a little crazier. Somewhat more realistic, some would say.
Alliance traffic, possible 496, taking runway 17 for a northwestbound departure.
Alliance traffic. Do enough.
Yeah,
This program kind of helps simulate just a few other kinds of turbulence. And below the ground and rough air is two of those.
So it seems like it would be a difficult thing to look at in real life. You just have to visit it yourself.
Oh, here it is.
Alliance traffic, Pilot Club 444 at 4,600, circling Carhenge. Alliance.
Yeah, we zoom in.
Patch.
Yeah.
I had to drop my flaps to try and fly by it. I was still fast.
All right, there you go. Carhenge. All right, we're out of here. All right, so now the question is, we're trying to get back to this radio. So here's the radio, and that's the one that we are aiming to get to. I'm gonna put some power, I'm gonna put some manifold pressure back in there so we can do a little bit of climbing. We can turn off the landing lights. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Alright, so...
Clear runway 17. Alliance traffic.
No, you weren't supposed to tell me. Okay. Alright, so there seems to be a major road that leaves the city. I think that's the city there. So whatever road is heading west.
Traffic, Club 1496 entering west, crosswind runway 17. Alliance.
There goes, okay, there goes the airport. That, and there goes the city. So one of these roads, so I think it's that one. That one looks like a major road. So we'll go ahead and follow that one. And actually, yeah, so this right here is a train depot. So that train depot was a part of the route.
I'm at like 60.
I got like 420 foot-pound of torque, and my max is
Nice.
1260.
Very nice. What's your speed? I'm currently doing 140. 140.
It's like 130, but I do need to go slightly faster than
Is that a railroad?
Yeah, I think it's a railroad it's like station.
that. Oh, is there a yard? Where's that?
Just east of the city.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
I
over
missed
it.
that part because I skipped going that spot. I just went right for the road.
Although someone's heading
Alliance traffic,
directly at
Club
me, someone needs to go
1496
south.
exiting the left downwind. We're going to head northwest to explore Carhenge, and then we'll proceed off to the east. Alliance.
Stuart, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and descend because I'm gonna touch and go to the airport coming up here.
All right, I think we're doing okay.
Oh, Grand Canyon. There's like, what is that? 10 miles away? 10?
I'm gonna go down to 55.
More like 40.
So there's no conflict.
Wow, this elevator trim is really
Easy there, Dylan.
really funky. All right, let me go ahead and switch up some things here. So I need to change the screen that I'm sharing. Change windows in Discord. I'll just take another screenshot because it's fun. All right, so I've got the road that I'm using right now. I'm 4 miles from the VOR. Actually, I did not figure out if I needed to use other CTAF.
Apparently there's this truck driver friend over here in my chat. Apparently he's been to that train yard. Or at least drove by it. Seems like he's been everywhere every time we talk to him.
122.9 is the next one, Grant County.
Thank you.
Yes.
We were all thinking it.
100%.
All right, let's try and see if we can keep this road on our left-hand side. All right, we're doing about 140 knots. The sim is freezing.
Runway 17, aligned.
Oh, the sim is frozen. All right. Do not crash on me. So I just updated my graphics drivers beforehand. So whenever that happens, I'm just crossing my fingers. All right. So the pitch on this is very sensitive. So I'm gonna have to really figure out how to. And did my music stop? Yes, I think it did stop. All right, so we're gonna follow this road for the most part. I can put autopilot on, but I don't know if I want to.
Hi, traffic, Papa 1496, making your right turn east. We've overflying Carhenge, and we're going to continue to the east towards Grand Island. Last call, Alliance.
All right, so not sure if I am... Okay, so I am 9 miles out. I believe this is 10 miles visibility, so I think I'm over here, I believe. There is the radio, so we're on the radio that we wanted. We're 5,400 feet up. All right, looks like we're cruising right now. So let's go ahead and close our front flaps. Let's see if it'll show it. No. I did have a, let me see if it'll work. I had a cow flaps. Well, the cow flaps button does work. So both of them are closed right now. All right, and for the most part, we're doing okay. We are burning not a lot of fuel, so that is great. I'm digging that. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have done this. There we go. Whatever that means. All right, I was hoping to see the villages, but they are pretty sparse. All right, we're about 14 miles out from the airport. All right, I'm around 5,500, and it seems pretty stable.
Same altitude seems stable to me. Just because I have my extra turbulence add-on. Because I have my extra turbulence add-on, I'm getting rocked around a tiny bit, but it is not bad. Battling with the crosswind, but that's fine.
All right, so that looks like a little town there.
I just realized
So that might be
it's probably at least
Ellison.
5 degrees off from my head.
Let me see if there's any. That looks nice. There goes Lakeside. So it's possible. I think we're coming up to Lakeside because there is a nice little lake that's right there. I'm digging it. We're only about 16 miles out. Don't climb. Oh my goodness. You do one little thing. So I have to, so I can't really trust the elevator trim on this one. So I'm gonna have to pitch the nose myself. All right, 18 miles out. All right, so I think we've passed Lakeside, and Ellsworth is the next one. All right, so this one is interesting because we can actually see the roads on the right and the railroads on the left. So that's actually pretty neat. Most of the times I can't tell where the railroad is. Alright, so let me actually see if I can, let me see if I can turn this thing on. Because this is pretty annoying. Alright, so here goes autopilot. Let's set our heading to what we're doing now. Let's go heading mode. And we want to do altitude hold. Alright, and the reason why is so I can figure out. So Ellsworth, I think, is what we're looking for. We're 14 no, we just passed Lakeside, so it looks like another 7 nautical miles. So I don't know. Let's just say 30. Let's just say like 28. And then we should see Ellsworth right in the middle. There should be a road that goes north, and the railroad looks like it follows through the railroad. Let's go ahead and take autopilot off so we can see this. Uh-oh. Simulator freeze. Alright, well, not cool. Seems to be what's the word here? Freezing more often than I'd like. So they have two types of vehicles or models. They have a traffic car, traffic underscore car, and then they have the car. So I'm thinking now that I probably need to use the traffic vehicle for the mod, for the Carhenge. Because you can see the traffic vehicles even this high. It would be nice to see Carhenge that high. All right. Okay. So I've got something to work on. Everyone's pretty quiet. All right, so we're coming to 29 nautical miles. So I mean, we haven't passed it already. I think this is it. Hard to say. There goes a little bit of... That might be it. Alright, let me see here. Ellsworth. Yeah, hard to say. Alright, so if that's the case, alright, we've potentially passed Ellsworth. Bingham would be up next. You know what we're gonna do? Let's go ahead and 100 degrees. Let's go ahead and set that. Let me see if I can set that on my thing. Alright, let's turn autopilot back on. Looking to see if it's oh, you know what? I'm not monitoring. Uh-oh, I'm not monitoring the COM 2. There it is. Okay. All right, now I'm monitoring COM 2. Now the road is going off road a little bit here, so not sure if that was the right call. I wanna continue staying close to the road. All right, let's see. We're about 35 miles out. Let me see if we're not. Yeah, we're definitely not close to the other one. Almost in the middle. Gary County. So let's switch over to that one. 122, 122.9. Ellsworth. Grant County traffic, Pilot Club 444, about 5,400 feet, traveling east, coming up to Ellsworth, the town of Ellsworth. Alright, so what line are we on right now? Or what radio? Looks like 8-3. So if we were to try and line this up.
Traffic from 178, 15 miles to the east, the straight approach for runway 11 to the top of Thomas County.
Oh, Thomas County. He's there already. What is Thomas County? 122.9, which is the same frequency that we're on right now. All right, Grant County 122.9, and I guess just
I'm showing 122.9 CTAF Thomas County. Did you confirm that?
Confirmed. That's what I saw.
Thank you.
What I got on the taxi truck.
Yep.
oh, did I lose myself? Where's the road? Right in front of me. No, that looks like the airport. Okay.
South County traffic tracks on 178, 10 miles per hour, runway 11, stop to go, South County. Touch to go, stop to go.
Grant County traffic, Pilot Club 444, just under a mile west of Grant County Airport, flying over and continuing to head east. Grant County traffic. Look at Grant County. Ooh, that looks like a racetrack of some sort. What is that about? All right, so we're cruising at about 140 knots. Is that correct? That's miles per hour. We don't care about that. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to the other nav. Let's see if it picks up. Looks like it picked up 108.6 for 43 nautical miles. Okay. Alright, looks good. Alright, so 27 is what we're interested in, so 09 is the heading. So we are to the left of that radial. Let's go ahead and use nav. Let's go ahead and use nav and see if it'll follow it. Oh, I love that sound. West Coast Willie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. In here with the raid, appreciate it, guy. So we are flying the Cessna 337 Skyhawk today. This is a part of GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club, and we're doing our U.S. tour. We're hitting up Nebraska. I went ahead and created some scenery for this, for Alliance Airport, only because I was interested in the Carhenge. It's some quirky point of interest that's there, and you guys should check it out. Search it up online and see. It's basically Stonehenge, but with a bunch of abandoned cars. So I was able to make some scenery for that, and I went ahead and did the airport. But how are you guys doing? Willie, how was your stream? What were you streaming? All right, I think I lost myself because I don't want to. I need to stick to this road. I need to stick to this highway. Oh, we're doing the nav, right? That's right. That's right. We're following the nav. It was great, dude. Showcasing Beam Eye Tracker. Ooh. And flying the Tiger Moth. Is that a helicopter? That Tiger Moth sounds familiar. Hold on a minute. No, not the plane. It is not familiar, but that one looks interesting.
And Hooker County traffic, Pelican
A
3
bi-wing.
5 miles to the southwest of the overflying the field, southwest to
Sounds dope. I'm digging it.
Entering the left downwind runway 9, Hooker County.
Alright, so right now we do have a glitch that's happening, so the avionics is not showing us, but it is working. I'm tracking 122.9 on COM 1 and Unicom on COM 2, so that's functioning. Alright, so right now we are trying to make our way over to Thomas County, and really I should... I'm coming in at 2.7, so I guess it's okay, but I'm not on the road, so it's making me a little scared. making me a little nervous.
20 miles west of the field, 7,500, finding touch and go.
All right, so it looks like we are now on the right radio. We're on the 090 radio to we're headed to the Thetford VOR, and then we'll end up on Thomas. So let's check out the weather while we have some time. Uh-oh.
Thomas County, Pilot 212 is under 2 mile touch and go, Thomas County.
All right, I don't want to, I already have it added. Open thing, let's check out the weather. All right, so we have VFR conditions. The current wind is 160 at 9 knots. Things are good. The altitude pressure is still the same, 3010. All right, so 160. So let's take a look at the. Let's hope that there's some charts. All right, so 160. The closest one will be 11. So let's go ahead and set our heading bug to 111. So this is, I think this is it, 111. All right, so we will do a touch and go at 11, runway 11, 110.
Thomas County traffic, Pilot 411's 6 miles to the southwest, be passing over midfield at 4,400. Enter the left traffic for runway 11.
All right, that seems like what those guys are doing too. So the I-beam, or the beam I-beam, the beam eye. So I'm assuming that's different from, what's the other one? This, what I have is, I don't even know what these things are called anymore. Oh, I've lost all of the names. All right, so I'm assuming that's just another eye tracker. Is it good? Do you like it? Will you be getting me one for Christmas? All right, so we're about 30 miles from Thomas.
Pilot 411 passing over midfield now, remaining at 4,400. Thomas County traffic, Pilot 212 is clear, runway 11, departures direct south. Last call, Thomas traffic.
Thomas County Pilot Club 506 is 1 mile final, runway 11, touch and go, Thomas.
Thomas traffic, Pilot Club 444, about 28 miles west of the airport. Plan to do a touch and go, runway 11.
Hey, Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 411 entering left, downwind runway 11 from midfield.
Ooh, yeah, so the question is, do I go straight? So, to my understanding, FAA does not like for you to just do a straight-in landing, like a VFR. If you're doing an IFR, then it's fine. But I think for VFR, they want you to at least establish like a downwind, so, or a base. So I could come in, I could veer out and then come in on like a right base.
Left base, runway 11, touch go.
What we'll probably do is establish a left base. Nope, a left base. We'll establish a left base. Is it a runway 11?
It is one busy touch and go airport.
Right? so much conversation. or broadcast.
You mentioned living there, all of a sudden this just pops out.
Thomas County, Pilot Club 506, clear of the runway. There's a nice crosswind there, fellas. Thomas County.
Appreciate the heads up.
Yeah, appreciate that. Pilot 411 at Thomas County on short final runway 11.
All right, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly is my entry. I'm probably should do a midfield just so I have a good idea as to what's going on. Should just establish myself on a downwind. It's not a right because I'm not making right turns. So left downwind, runway 11, which they would think it would be here. So crosswind. Huh. All right, so that's an interesting one. I should always be talking about the runway that I'm going to land on. I am tending to land on 11, but I'm going to come in on the I think it's crosswind, right?
Crosswind to the north.
No, this is crosswind. So here goes downwind, base, final, and then crosswind. So this is a left base. No, left downwind. It's not. It's not really a left downwind. It's a left downwind to runway 29, but it's not a left downwind to. So I guess I'll come in left downwind runway 29, but I'll make a midfield crossing. All right, 20 miles out. Let's see if they have any speeds on here. I'm trying to see what my speed should be when landing, because I don't know. All right, gear extended at 1.3, which is roughly 1.4, which is usually 1.4 is what I'm looking at. Maneuvering speed is 135. Flight maneuvering load factors, flaps up, flaps extended. Known for icing. Normal category. So I don't see anything in particular about the landing speeds. I mean, most likely I can just aim for 90. All right, so we're 18 miles out. You know what? What is the height of this? What is the elevation of this place? I don't know. Looks like it's 29, so I should be at 39. So I should be at like 4,000. Let me see. Should be able to
Thomas County traffic Pilot 341
do something here.
11 miles to the northwest will be over flattened field and enter the left downwind. Runway 11, Thomas County.
So that is a lot. So let me see if is that up or down? Down. Let me see if that changes that any. What is going on here? Why is that? I want to see if it's pitching it down. All right, 15 miles out. We are coming up close. Is this even a thing? Yeah, we're on the right trajectory. The altitude is 29, so we want to be at 39.
Thomas, traffic Pilot Club 83 on 5 miles final, runway 11 for touch and go. Thomas.
Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 444, about 14 miles west of the airport, planned for a touch and go runway 11, Thomas. All right, so we're doing everything that everyone else is doing. Ooh, I like that shot. Let's take off the nameplate. You kind of can't beat that one either. All right, we're 11 miles out. Does this airport have it looks like it has a beacon, so I should be able to see it, see something. Let me see if I'm even remotely in the right area anymore, because I don't see any roads.
Thomas County Traffic Fire Club 73 is on the climb, 3000, making straight out first.
So I think the road is on the left.
Thomas Traffic, Pilot Club 883 is on 2 mile. Final for runway 11. We'll make touch and go. Thomas.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I see anything. I don't think I see anything. All right, so there is a river.
41, we're 2 miles to the northwest. Oh, we're flying the field. Left downwind, runway 11, Thomas County.
Okay, so I think there's mostly river then. So I think the road is on the other side of the river. That's what I'll think. So the question now is, where is this airport, guys? Oh, you know what? Nope, that's funny. I'm not 8 miles away from the airport. I'm 8 miles away from the center of this VOR. And then I think this is a 10 mile radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. But it's basically 9. It's 9 miles. All right, so 7 plus 9 is 16.
In the air, making straight out departure to the east. Thomas. Dallas Traffic Packet 341, we're over midfield, entering the left downwind, runway 11, Thomas.
All right, so it's possible that we are passing this road right here. So Seneca might be here. This road is, I think, what we just passed, what we are passing. What we just passed. So I think this is that road. So there should be a town of Seneca over there somewhere, maybe? 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 All right, I think I see some lights over here. So I think we're doing good. Never fly without your GPS, guys. All right, taxi. Those lights are fine. No anti-icing. We'll open these up eventually.
Headwind out there just took off from Thomas County. It's about it's a direct headwind at 14.
How are we looking at fuel? We're doing good.
5,000 feet.
We're halfway into flight, so I think we're good.
Traffic Packet 341, final 11,
No,
Thomas County.
seriously, I mean, I
highway?
I just moved south, following the wrong highway for a good 5 miles before it's like, wait a
You
second.
didn't look at your compass?
I was wondering what you're doing.
I did. I was. That's
Okay, so it looks like after this,
getting everything set up again, and my leaned that I wasn't looking at my direction close enough.
we're going to pay attention to these.
Shifting a little bit now. I know it's about
And once we get to Dunning, then we're going to go ahead and go off and just follow the river. So once we get from Dunning. So once we take off from Thomas, we'll look for Halsey, which is 100. So we're doing nav right now, so we can go ahead and switch up. We can get it ready for 100. That would be this one.
Heck yeah, bro.
Oh, you know what? No. I need to look at 110 first.
Lack of direction sense on gyroscopic precession.
You do have to check that on the command point frequently.
Sky traffic, Falcon 341, clear runway 11 departing to the east, Thomas County.
So I see some flashing lights. I think they're strobe lights though, so I don't see any airport lights just yet.
Club 1496, about 20 miles to the west of the field at 7,500. Intending to enter a left downwind for runway 11, Thomas County.
Okay, I think I see the airport. This right here. There we go. Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 444, about 5 miles west of the airport at 5,400. Plan to do a midfield crossing and establish a left downwind to runway 11 for a touch and go. Thomas. All right, let's take off autopilot. Let's get ourselves set up. All right, so we're gonna put down a manifold pressure down. That'll start to pitch us down. We're going 140 knots, so we're gonna have to figure out how to slow this bird down. Now, again, I don't know if this is real, but I'm going to put the RPMs down, or the prop. I'm gonna put the prop down some. So we're still going 140 knots. At some point I'm gonna have to like pitch my nose up. But you know what? Actually, 140. Let's pitch it up a little bit, slow it down. I'm gonna go ahead and give us some drag with the landing gear. So landing gear's down. Let's go ahead and open up our cow flaps. Landing lights on. Fuel pump. Do the fuel pumps work? No. Alright, so we got runway 11 is what we're working with. And we're still gonna have to figure out, okay, so I can pitch my throttle down lower. Thomas traffic, Pilot Club 444, midfield crossing, working on establishing a left base for runway 11. Thomas. All right, confirm that is runway 11. All right, we're gonna try and see if we can. All right, so let me take a look at my heading indicator. There we go. Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 444, establish left downwind for runway 11. All right, I'm looking at my heading indicator. Just go ahead and put one flaps down. I've lost visual of the runway, but I'm just going to assume that my heading bug is properly calibrated. All right, I did a midfield, so I should have more than enough room right now. Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning left base, runway 11. All right, we're at about 90 knots. Ooh, not sure I can see that runway. All right. All right, there goes the light, so that was super helpful. Okay, so I think I know where the.
Sorry about that, Mark. I didn't mean to crowd you.
It's all good.
No, it's not. Aerial combat.
Switching to guns.
Tom.
Given a 2 mile final after the 5 mile.
Thomas County traffic, pilot code 444, turning final, runway 11 for touch and go. All right, this is very, very ugly approach. All right, let's play with the power management here. And we can definitely feel that turbulence, that crosswind.
Traffic, Pelican 1496, about 9 miles to the west at 5,600 and descending, intending to enter a left downwind for runway 11.
Barren out here. Looks more like Montana than Nebraska.
I'm scanning.
Traffic. Pelican 447, right now, downwind, runway 11. I'm scanning.
Pilot, Thomas County traffic, pilot club 444, touch and go complete, continuing southeast. Thomas. Okay, I think I lost where I was going. So it was originally 100, so I don't know why I'm following that road over here. All right, let's get the RPMs down in the green. All right, let's try and follow this heading of 100. So let's see, Andrew, what was the landing rate? 168? Not terrible. All right, so let's take a look at this map here. So 14 nautical miles until we get to Halsey. And we want to keep the road on our left-hand side. So I think that's the road over there. Alright, I'm going to get a little closer to the road. So 14 nautical miles from the VOR, right? No, 14 miles, so, and we were roughly 9 nautical miles. So let's say 25, is that right? About 25? 9 plus 14, that's, no, 23. 23 nautical miles. So we'll use the DME and hopefully get a decent idea as to where that.
Interesting, all these little airports are using the same CTAF frequency. Is that common throughout the country?
Go look over towards like the New York City area. There's a whole bunch of airports over there have the same CTAF.
I was about to tune into the Sergeant Uni one here, and it's like, oh, it's 122.9.
All right, so there's a river and there's a road. We're 11 nautical miles. We're going for that 33. All right, let's put back on the autopilot. And we're gonna do heading. All right, so let's get established on this heading. Let's take a look. Okay, so we are working our way. There's a river and there's a road and a railroad. So Halsey is what we're looking for, and then 9 nautical miles to Dunning. And we're going to keep following the river. So Halsey is actually on the left-hand side of the river. All right, so there's the river. All right, so let's see here. I think we're good on the CTAF. We're on 122.9. All right, so we'll make note of Halsey wherever we are, or if we think we're doing that. Okay, so let me see. 14 nautical miles from that, 9 nautical miles here. So yes, so that should be 23 nautical miles. I'm pretty confident. And I was supposed to put this on the thing, but I did not. All right, so let's go ahead and close our cowl flaps. We are cruising at the moment at 5,400 feet. All right, so I want to keep this on my left-hand side, so I'm gonna just move that over just 2 degrees. How are we doing on fuel? We're about 50% on fuel. The cylinder head finally came up to a decent temperature. All right, so is this Halsey? I mean, I think it's Halsey. All right, let's take autopilot off.
City traffic, 411, entering left downwind from midfield, overhead, runway 16.
So I'm pretty confident that this is Halsey. Thomas County traffic, Pilot Club 444, about 20 nautical miles from the VOR, and passing Halsey at 4,200 feet, continuing to head east. All right, so we need to get to not Halsey, but another 7 nautical miles, or 9 nautical miles until we get to Dunning. So that was 20, so is it 29? Oh, you know what? I was trying something. Let me see if this force. All right, so I think I was able to reset landing. Oh, you already did it, Andrew. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it. Oop. All right, so this looks like warehouses. So I don't believe that that is Dunning. But there's a big river that we should probably follow. Let's see. Those look like hangars, but they're not. All right. I mean, so I guess at this point we can just really just follow the river, because that's the whole point. So wherever the river goes, that's where we're going. Excuse me. All right, now do I have any other VORs that I can use? Oh man, I gotta try and keep this bird in the sky. Oh, there is one that I can use, but do I need to use it? Yeah, maybe, I guess. All right, so that is Custer County 108.2. All right, let's go ahead and, do I have a nav 2? Let's see if I can just get a nav 2 going. Is that nav 1? Okay, so that was 108.2. Let me see if that'll work. 108.
10 miles to the northwest.
All right, well that works. 108.2, so that does. All right, now what exactly are we trying to establish with this here, right? All right, Dunning. So Dunning is quite possible, not 3. So 310. Nope, that was wrong. All right, so how do we do this one here? So 310. Is that Dunning? Yeah, I think so, because we're on the radio.
Kind of weird they don't have an 80 sub.
Thomas County traffic, pilot code 444, flying over Dunning at 4,900 and following the river.
Maybe they don't know how to make their own ATIS because they probably don't have one officially for that airport. But
All right, so this ATIS, this CTAF over here is 122.8,
I know there's no Drake on that covers that airport.
122.9 over here. So I think we'll probably need to swap between both of them. I'm not really sure. All right, so we're gonna follow the river.
If you want to be healthy, this is a starter.
Drink more water. All right, boss. Here goes some bubbly. Delicious.
The winds are 110 at 6.
Copy that.
Tower will give you a run. And technically, since they don't have an ATIS, they have to give you. We'll see if this tower does that.
All right, so we are now off-road. We are following the river. We're trying to get to. I don't know if we can see it. But I think we're going to use this. Okay, so let's see if this is actually. Let me see if this is working the way that I think it should be working. So 310 is what we were doing. So if we do this, yeah, this should be getting closer to the middle again. All right. All right, so I'm curious about 335, 340. So 340 is going to be our next milestone. Let's go ahead and get that set up. 340, okay. All right, so we can, I believe we can continue following the river without any care in the world until we get to 340. Then when we get to 340, actually, I want to see what these bridges look like. Well, there's plenty of bridges, so we're not really going to get to see that one pretty good. But I've got others.
Correct, southeast, correct.
All right, can't really hold on to this pitch, to this trim too well. Ooh, look at, oh, that is totally blinding me. All right, let's.
Talk 3-4, clear 1-6, recognize, straight out of park, Sergeant.
How close can we follow this river, or should we follow this river? Are we a bush plane now? All right, I'm looking at the VOR, the second VOR. Oh, this is super jarring for anyone who's inside the plane. Their stomach, the contents of their stomach is just going up and down. All right, we're 40 miles out from the VOR. Is that a golf course? Hard to say. So it's pretty hard keeping the pitch. I really have to recalibrate this trim wheel for this. Odd. I thought. Free BK, what? How do I say, BK gel? Free BK gel. Please correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. I am an idiot. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Hey, I love your streams. I'm gonna collaborate and share some cool ideas on how to get promotions on your channel. Let's chat on Discord. That almost sounds like a scammer. Womp womp womp. Or is it just solicitation? But he did say that he loves my streams. All right, thank you, Andrew, for keeping me safe. Look at that. Anyone that showed oh, the bot? It wasn't you? Seems like it's you. Deleted by a moderator. Is the moderator the bot? Alright, looks like we're getting close to our... Did I pass the dam already? I think I may have passed the dam. Well, there goes a bridge. Alright, so it looks like we are at our radial. So I think really, what are we doing here? We're just... Okay, so we're at the ranch. I wanted to see if that ranch had an airport that was visible. It's a private airport. So it probably just looks like, you know, all the grass that's around here. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I can't tell. All right, but we, you know, we'll just continue following the river. That's fine. We're looking for Sargent. And then there's Sargent Municipal Airport as well. All right, so I think, it diverged, just a little bit. Man, that river on the right looks pretty dried up. All right, so this is the one that, this is the one that we're going to follow. All right, so let's see when we get to 00. I've got 122.8, and so I'm not hearing anybody making any comm calls just yet. So the CTAF on this area is 122.8, broken bow municipal. And then once we get back over to here at Sergeant Municipal, they're back on 122.9 for CTAF. So I think I'm just going to keep using...
Traffic pilot code 506 is test Comanche about 4 miles to the northwest of the field. Will be overflying it at 5,500.
Looks like Winnipeg's up.
Copy, copy.
We're not in the area.
Pilot 506, I can't see you. The VSR maps. It's like you're right in front of me, I can't see you.
Turned on my lights, and I am probably about a mile.
Ooh, I still have my landing lights on.
To the south of the field right now.
Alright, fuel still looks okay.
Yeah, I'll keep a lookout. He's like 5 miles.
We're about 51 miles out. Okay, so let's switch this up. Let me see here. What option? Yeah, so let's just switch it up. 102.8 to Custer County. Nav 110. I already forgot. 108.2. 108.2. Right, we'll do that. And we're looking for 0.
Club 506 test Comanche directly overhead the field at 5,500. We are continuing to the southeast.
Alright, I believe we've passed 00. Alright, so 03. Alright, cool. Now, are we still following the river? Yes. We're doing great at following the river. All right, so 3 is what we're looking for. This is Custer County. But that's on... I'm not... Yeah, I was gonna... Okay, so Sergeant Municipal, or Sergeant Traffic? Sergeant Municipal Traffic. So this is 20 nautical miles. I'm gonna guess, I don't know. So this is 20, this is 10. If I move this down here, is that 10? Maybe like 18. So I'll say 18 miles. So once we hit 030, I'm gonna say that we're 18 miles away from the airport. Sergeant Municipal Traffic. All right, looks like it's getting dark. I don't remember where the lights are. All right, I think that'll do it. Oh, well, that's not working. Instrument panel, there we go. Alright, looks like we hit it. Sergeant Municipal Traffic, Pilot Club 444. We're following the river. We're about 18 miles west of the airport. Sergeant Traffic.
Traffic, pilot for the feet back in the air, heading straight out.
All right, so does Sergeant have a beacon? And it does, so we should be able to see it. On our left-hand side, we'll try and stay on the left-hand side of the river, and then we'll see Sergeant, a bridge. It should be something. All right, so let's...
Okay, here's a weird one. I'm trying to use the Grand Island VOR at 112.0, and I'm getting DME information, but no VOR vectors or whatever it's called. Is that MSFS screwing up, or am I not thinking right?
Sometimes those VORs are just DMEs. Which one is it?
I'll look it up in a second.
It is definitely labeled a VOR DME. It is Grand Island at 112.0.
Yeah, you're
What
right.
runway are you using for Loop City?
All right, kind of lost track. So this is... You're right. It does say VOR DME. Not sure what's up. See if you have another nav. See if that one's working.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, so we're at Sergeant Municipal right now. Sergeant Municipal traffic, Pilot Club 444 at 4,500. Passing the airport, just south of the airport, following the river. Sergeant traffic.
Get DME at 26.7 nautical miles. That's now like
All right, there goes Sergeant.
Golf Romeo India. I can't quite hear the Morse code on this. It's so faint.
Well, I mean, it is low, so like.
All right, so what's next? So we've passed this one here. We could take a look at, or we could keep an eye out for Comstock, which is 7 nautical miles. So if I can add 7 to this, that's 24. So roughly, if that is 24, then you know we'll see something. All right, and I gotta figure out how to keep this thing steady, which I can't. So I think the only way right now is to go back to autopilot and go into heading mode. And this seems to climb. Where's it climbing to? I didn't tell it where to go.
Miss anything? I just had to step away for 5 minutes.
And you didn't announce it on...
Too many crashes.
No, it was an emergency. It was more than 10 minutes. I get an emergency phone call from my mom.
Oh.
It's like, oh, they're gonna tow my car.
To see Surge in his office.
Oh no.
Oh, they're gonna tow my car unless I give them, because she's away, unless I give them my number because apparently I got a parking ticket. Like, nobody tows your car for one parking ticket. And how did you get this information? Oh, I got it on a text. Oh, yeah, okay. Nobody sends you a parking ticket over text.
All right, I forgot where we're going. I just lost everything. Okay, so I think we're looking for Comstock, which is 06. There goes 7, so 070.
118.2 at Grand, right?
Correct.
All right, so is that it? That looks like Comstock. Man, we are good.
Tower and ground there.
No, mine though, is it? Oh, wait, yeah.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, he's there.
Right. Oh, cool.
Sergeant Municipal Traffic, Pilot Club 444 at 4,100, passing Comstock, continuing to follow the river south. Comstock, Sergeant Traffic. All right, so I'm primarily putting it on autopilot so I can keep the vertical speed, or the vertical speed centered, because this thing is trippy. Having a tough time with it. Okay, I'm not following the river anymore. There's a river. Okay, river's on my right hand side. I don't think I like that. Let's try and get it on my other side. Okay, so let me see here. So there's a powerhouse at 0 it's like 7.5. Which I guess we're already there. I mean, I don't know why I would think that it's rendered. You don't render everything. Okay, there goes the river. The river is making some very interesting turns. Okay, so we're over here. And we need to get to, I guess, Loop City. So how do we get to Loop City? What, just get to Loop City? No, Arcadia was the next one. All right, so 09.
I sure don't.
01. I guess 01. 095.
Still off the circuit there.
Oh my.
Oh. What? What is going on here? Just
Gotta go fast.
All right. Where is the river? I've lost the river, guys. There's the river. All right.
Just fly to Dest.
No. What are you talking about? Just fly to the destination? Oh, how dare
Make your dreams come true.
I still have a long way to go, actually, pal. I'm gonna follow the river. I gotta get to Loop City. Then, then we're getting close. I really want to see if that school is rendered. Guy. Oh, well, I mean, we could just do... Yes, you're right.
Please, no!
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. All right, so we're still kind of sort of following the river. And we're getting close to 095. And what was 095? 095 was telling us that we are by Arcadia. All right, so what we're gonna do now is put this bad boy...
Oh man, I never do Delta stuff. Is this guy gonna call my base?
112.0 for nav 2. 112.0. Let's see if that's active. Not active yet. That's fine.
Make sure you call your final.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're not in range of the final VOR just yet.
I'm about 5 in trail of you right now, but you're in a vision jet, right?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
All right, this is the third time that the sim has frozen up, so stuff. I did shut off the computer. At least it's the sim and not OBS and all that stuff. So at least I can still talk to you guys.
So clear for the option, but no, that's wrong.
When is this when is this sim coming back online, guys?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on with this sim now?
Oh, is the sim frozen?
Yes, currently it is frozen. Thanks for noticing. Oh, okay. Are we back? We're back. Okay, I think that is the city that I was looking for. Or maybe not. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Alright, I think I need to stick closer to the river. So, is that the city? That is a city. Alright, so I mean, one can assume that it is Arcadia. Alright, now let's see here. 12299. So this is Loop City. Loop City, Pilot Club 444, Skymaster at 4100, passing Arcadia. Continuing to follow the river south. Loop City.
Pilot Club 496, about 20 miles to the northwest, 7,600, into straight in approach to runway 16, touch and go, Loop City.
Hey, touch and go at Loop City. Alright, so we've hit Arcadia. We're going to continue to follow the river. So the next major thing here, about 11 nautical miles away. So let's see here. We'll say that was 25. So 11, if we can do some quick maths, is 6 and 36. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, 36. So when we get to 36 nautical miles, we should be at Loop City. Roughly. Roughly. That is not a bad... Alright, let me see if I got the right pictures. I took some screenshots. It's very possible I just took screenshots of nothing. Alright, I got the right screenshot on the best. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. What? Oh no, don't play that one. Wow. Wow. Alright, how we looking on fuel? We're looking great. We're about 50%. Yeah, man. Alright, looking good. We are burning very low amounts of fuel. I guess that's a great thing. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely assume that this is Loop City. Let's go ahead and do a small adjustment, about 2 degrees. Let me see if we can see the airport from here. There it is. There's the airport. So I think Dylan was doing a touch and go, so I don't know if he did it already. I'm not sure if I'd be able to see his plane. Sometimes I can see it from the outside. Alright, so we wanna stay on the left-hand side. All right, so there goes Loop City, and then we have another 12 nautical miles. We still haven't picked up the last VOR, which is interesting, because I mean we're in range, so yeah. So I'm trying to pick up the last VOR at Grand, and it's not picking up either. All right, so that's gonna make this a little difficult. So I can't use this. So I'm gonna have to use like one of these. So let's go ahead and check out Kearney 111.2. All right, 111, and then 0.2. Let's see if that picks up. All right, that picks up. All right, let's go ahead and make that call. To Loop City traffic, Pilot Club 444, flying over the city, currently 4,100, and continuing southward, Loop City. Could have sworn Dylan was doing a touch and go. All right, he looks like he's 10 miles. So this right here, this light that's shining must be Dylan then. Maybe. All right, there goes the river. Hard to follow. Apparently, it's hard to follow a river at night. Okay, so Loop City, we're gonna need to make sure that we are following the river. Things have changed a little bit. All right, so this one is a VOR. There's no DME on it. We can't use this one. Distance measuring equipment. So we have this one. I mean, I don't know if that's actually gonna do anything for us. All right, so let's figure this out. Loop City. Currently, let's see which radio we're on, but we want the from radio. So this is 2. We want the from. There we go. All right, so apparently we are 00. We're on 360. So we're on the north, right over here. Is that a runway? No. All right. in these flat areas, anything looks like a runway. All right, but I think I need to definitely keep more towards the river. Oh my goodness. You should not be flying at night. Not unless you can help it. Let me see here. See if we can turn this off. Alright,
now Denver Center walks in.
Hey now.
Just waiting for all of us to land.
Good controller too. Seen that guy rock Boston Center several times, I think.
Oh, that's funny. So Denver Center is behind us. So if you look at, so here's where we are, and here's Denver Center. Towers on. Ooh, let's go ahead and.
Who's doing donuts over there?
Let's go ahead and get some details. So Tim and Carson, thank you fellas for your service. We appreciate it. Looks like there's tower and ground at our destination.
Yep.
That's correct.
Yep.
Sweet.
We're all here waiting for you.
Mark's like the last person to figure it out.
All right, where am I now? Hold on, let me try and get back to what I was doing. Okay, so we were hitting 0-0, that's right. And so now I need to make sure that we are going in the right direction. So Rockville is 0-1. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no. This is 0-1, so let's try that. I think we've almost passed it already. So the good thing with these towns is at nighttime it's a little easier to see, but also difficult. Alright, boss, you have a good night, man. Alright, so Rockville, or Rock, I think this is it over here. Because I remember it being like, yeah, so Rockville was on the left-hand side of the river.
We'll see y'all next time.
Alright, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for coming.
Short final runway 16. Lucidity.
Alright, so which city traffic? I guess it's still Loop City. Loop City traffic, Pilot Club 444, passing Rockville at 4,100, continuing to follow the river. Loop City.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, man. Have a good night. Yeah, so I think I might need to turn the... I think I might need to turn the light back on. Actually, it does make it a little harder to see. to see. All right, so if we're at Rockville, then we should continue following this thing. We should be following this thing at 103. Heading 10. So that's 100. So it's 11 miles. Not really sure how to count that since I don't have a DME. Actually, that's why I need a DME.
Oh no, did they throw all the tea in the harbor already?
Isn't that for Saturday?
Possibly. There's a chance there's issues.
Oh, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. JJ, I just not seen it. How are you doing, guys?
Traffic Pilot Club 1496 on the go. Lucidity.
Welcome aboard, sir. We are doing a flight in, I was gonna say Nashville, Nebraska. So we're doing a little bit of, not really VOR to VOR to say, really city to city, but we're using the VORs to help us navigate, making sure that we're there. What's up, boss?
Thanks as always.
Oh, you are welcome. You have a good night, man. All right, so what we're doing, Boleus, so that it looks like it's 3, I want to say 030. Let's go ahead and dial that in there. So once we hit 030, hopefully, because I think we might have lost our way. Nope, we're still following the river. All right, we're following the river. I was doing some good old magenta. Magenta flying. How dare you? How dare you? All right, so we are going from Rockville to Bolus. Bolus should have a bridge. They should have they're not calling it a town. They're calling it like a village. It has a village, and then we can look for this school, and then we're almost there, guys. Almost there. The problem is that this VOR is not working, so we can't use it. All right, so we're working our way to Bolus. So after Bolus, let me see here. I mean, it's not necessarily. So this is 3.5. So maybe like 3.7. We'll have to switch it up to 3.7. All right, where's the river? There you are. Is that Bolus? There's a bridge. Okay, yeah, I think that's Bolus. So we've just passed Bolus, guys. There's Bolus. Am I saying it right? Bolus. I don't know. Which CTAF am I still on? Are we on the same? No, it's different. Let me see here. That's our destination. Let me see. So, tower 118.2. Okay, so I think we're pretty close now. So let's switch over to 118.2 on COM 1. 118.2.
Pilot Club 6287, runway 17, clear to land.
Alright. So that was Bolus. And are we following the river still? We're going to follow the river up until the next bridge. And then hopefully we'll see a school. Alright, so we're going to follow this road because that's where the school should be, is on that road. We're going to turn off autopilot. So I think the school's over here because it was like in its own little section. So that might be it. All right, let's get ourselves a little weather briefing on our destination. Let's see what's going on there. All right, so winds are coming from 110 at 4 knots. Things are clear. This thing here is 11. Got it.
6287, Pilot Club 6287, make left traffic, enter a left downwind for runway 17, you'll be number 2 following. Company aircraft just entering about a 4-mile final for runway 17.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Let me see here. 112.0. That's what I'm looking for. 112. 112.0. All right, 23 nautical miles away from the airport. Is that right? I guess it's right. Huh? Why didn't it work on nav 2? I guess it's working on nav 1. That's weird. All right, so let's see where we are. No, it's not working. Okay, VOR is not working, but as long as that's working, that's fine. Okay. Did I miss it already? Well, that doesn't look like a school. Oh. Where's the bridge? Maybe I've passed the bridge. Maybe I've messed everything up. It is possible. I was pretty confident about that last bit there, and now I'm not. Is life that fragile? Okay, so there's a school. So let's actually head down. It would be easier if I had. Okay, there goes. You know what? We're just gonna go straight. There's a light. There's a blinking light over there, so that's got to be our destination. So we're gonna follow this pattern. Why does it say we're flying 32 knots? That doesn't seem right. 51 minutes. Something's wrong. All right, so let's see if we can talk to Central Nebraska. Is that what they're named?
Pilot Club 6287, number 2.
Grand. We can call him Grand Island.
Runway 17, clear to land.
All right, runway 17. So let's set let's set our heading bug to 17. This is Grand. What was that? Oh crap! I already lost it. who are we talking to? Grand Island. Grand Island traffic. Pilot Club 444 Skyhawk. I think I'm about 21 nautical miles northwest. I was wondering if your VOR is functioning.
Pilot Club 444, Grand Island Tower. To the best of my knowledge, it is, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, so nav 1 is 111.2. 111.2. I don't think it's functioning properly because it's telling me I'm going 15 knots, which is giving me, 99 minutes, 21 nautical miles out. So I'll give them a call again when I'm about 15 miles out. But it looks like runway 17 is the active runway. Is there any other? No other airports. Okay, so I mean, that's the one. So Grand Island. Wait, what is that? That looks like the airport instead of something else. Oh, there's a city. Okay. Let me see here. Grand Island Tower, Pilot Club 444 Skyhawk. I have the airport in sight. I would like to request a full stop.
Pilot Club 444, Grand Island Tower. Enter a right base, runway 17, wind 110 at 4, altimeter 3011. Report to right base.
Right base 17, Pilot Club 444 will report when right. Alright, so if that is the airport, and there goes the 17, we're just coming in straight. He has us in our radar. He doesn't need our transponder, I guess. I guess because I'm in mode Charlie. Maybe. All right, so let's try and slow things down here. Let's try and get this thing set up.
Pilot Club 6287, right on Charlie, contact ground point 9.
All right, landing gear down. That'll give us a nice bit of drag. Maybe. We'll go ahead and turn on our landing lights.
Pilot Club 444 in sight, runway 17, clear to land.
17 clear to land, runway 444. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Alright, I'm coming in too fast. I'm at 130 knots. Let's slow this thing down.
Grand Island Tower, good evening. Pilot Club 1496, about 15 miles to the northwest, 5,300, requesting full stop.
Pilot Club 1486, Grand Island Tower. Enter a right base, runway 17, wind 110 at 4,
Alright,
altimeter
first stage of flaps down.
right base.
Enter right base, runway 17, and we'll report when we're in it. Pilot Club 1496.
Alright, second stage of flaps. Alright, so it's all about power management right now. We're doing a little left rudder, trying to straighten this out as best I can. Not really all that great at center line stuff. Hey, that sounded smooth. Uh-oh, except for that skidding at the end. I missed my taxi. Ooh, minus 48. Holy moly, I think that's my... Alright, gonna turn on my taxi lights. Oh, that was...
Pilot Club 444, right on Delta, contact ground point 9.
Right on Delta, contact ground on 121.9. So at least Delta's there. All right. Let's change that to 121. Let me see here. Where's COM 1? 121.9er. Am I supposed to lose my glasses right now, or was that too late? All right, so I landed on 17. I'm on Delta. Grand Island ground, Pilot Club 444 at Delta, looking for parking at the north ramp.
Pilot Club 444, Grand Island ground, hello. Section to ramp via Alpha, coming in.
Sorry about that. Could you repeat that?
Pilot Club 444, section to the ramp via Alpha, how's it going?
Ramp via Alpha. Thank you very much, Pilot Club 444. Okay, you said ramp via Alpha. I don't know why I heard like Charlie or something. Something weird. Alright, so let's go and do a little bit of cleanup. Strobe lights can come off. Taxi lights are on. Landing lights are off. We did it, guys. We're here. And we did not burn a lot of fuel. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go ahead and put our flaps up. Alright, so where was everybody? I think I don't remember where I told everyone to go. I think I said to go to the GA ramp's over there, and I'm headed to the north ramp. But I think I'll just head to the north ramp, to the GA ramp instead. I was mistaken. GA ramp is over here by the tower. Alright, parking brakes on. There we go. Let's see if I parked great. No, I think I'm supposed to get my wings on there. That's fine. I'll live. Whew, alright. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup. So we're, let me see here. What can we do? We have taxi lights can come off. The nav lights can come off. And we're going to... Let's kill the back engine first. So we'll put the throttle down. Put the fuel, or cut the fuel. Kind of just basing it off of instruments right now. So that seems to be good. Yeah. Alright, same thing with the front. cut the fuel, and then we can put the props down. All right, there we go. We can turn off the beacon now, and we're going to turn off the avionics, which didn't work before. All right, we're going to turn off the alternator and the battery. There we go. Can we open that up? Oh, can't open that up. Let's open this up too. All right. Let me go ahead and how does that? Let's go ahead and pause that. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that was weird. All right, so we made it, guys. We did it! Yay! Let me pause the. Nope, that's not right. Let me pause the recording, or stop the recording. Okay, cool beans. All right, gang. So let's go ahead and keep this party going for those of you that are here for people to fly. Let's see here. We've got Sim Caesar. Let's see what he's doing. He's been on for 3 hours. We've got Burstix. Let me see if there's anyone new that I haven't. I've got a couple people. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and pass on the party to Michael. He's in the sky. I thought he was parked, but that's a weird parking lot, right? All right, so I'm your boy Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. I stream on Tuesdays. I hang out with the Pilot Club, and I'm doing some scenery development. And at some point, I'm gonna, get really good. Right now, I'm learning Blender, and it is a beast, an absolute beast. But it does make my stuff look better. So I'm gonna keep forging ahead, and we'll see how that works. You guys say hi to Michael for me. Hope you guys have fun. I know. I didn't take off the glasses. We'll have to figure this out. Say hi to Mike for me, and you guys have yourself a good night. I will see you on the internet. Peace out. Oh, actually, Andrew, thanks for following. No, not for following. Thank you for being the moderator. Appreciate that, and for helping out with moderating the group. And then there was Free BK, but I think he was a bot maybe. And shout out to to Willie. Yeah, shout out to West Coast Willie for the raid. Thank you kindly. All right, you guys can go now. Bye bye. See you later.